Everyone, I am ahead of time today, so just welcome. I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm doing nice and clear. Just moving some stuff around while we talk. And just getting my computer up and running. So you can see what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I am 5 minutes early, so I'm just waiting for everyone to hop on board. Oh, good, Sue, that's good to see. Good picture. That's good. Hi again, Deb. So what I want to go through today is this. These are pre-cut, pre-packaged kits. This is the Aster and Anne clutch purse, small. Hi, Chris. How you going? Now, this one it's only $38. So it's pretty good, but I'm going to open it. I haven't opened it up yet. I've just drawn some funny shaped petals and leaves just for something to put on it, so it's not plain and just grey. But here we go, let's open it up. So this will be very similar to the last one we did, but the last clutch purse, but smaller. So it comes with pictures, so you can see it also has details on the size, and it tells you what's in there. So it has the containing details, what it contains. Hi Lorraine, hi Louise, and it just gives you a couple extra ideas. All right. It also comes with, come on out, a little clip. That's the latch for it, and it comes with these major massive pins. And again, that's leather. That is the real deal. It smells like leather. Then it also comes with instructions, and it comes with the pocket already sewn in, and these little holes or marks are already in there. And this is the instructions on how to put it together. All right, so that also comes in there as well. So it should have a felt purse piece with a pocket, which is this, the leather tab snap enclosure, the leather wrist strap, the key tag. Oh, that's it there. And so there's a clip there and the key tag, and pins and needles. So needles and pins. All right. Hi Claire, how you going? So the first thing it says is to lay the purse flat with the pocket facing up. So I'll pop these little babies aside and turn it that way, and the pocket is upwards. Okay. Now, this then actually tells me to fold flap A to flap A and pin in place. So flap A is here and B is here. It says so on the instructions. There it is there, A and A, B and B. So A to A, there, like that. All right. So, and then pin in place. I might go that way. Okie doke. So I'm pretty sure that's it. Then fold flap B to B and pin in place. That is B to B, and that is pin in place. But I think before we do any of this, I think we should decorate it, don't you? So let's stop there. Doesn't have anything to do about decorations on this instructions, but I'm thinking that's going to be the front, because as far as the picture's concerned, when I look at it, it's got a pointed front. So let's put the decoration on here. We can also put it on here too. So just marking where it's going to go. Just looking at it. It must go up like that. There we go, and then down like that. All right, so looking at it, I'm thinking that, yep, there's your front. That's why they've got these little slits in there. That's to help fold it to the front. And then that is going to go there. All right, so we will put some decoration on here. I might have too much, so we'll see how we go. But I know that once I sew it together, I'm not going to be able to actually put these on. So let's start with this first. And I don't mind if I put a decoration, you know, over to the back, or have it, you know, have it going over. But what I have to watch is that if I'm doing it by machine, that this baby will get in the way. So I need to make sure that whatever I've got is on either side of that stitch line there. Okay. All right, so laying it this way, and I've got an iron mat there. Just pop these things out of the way before I lose them. I'm going to use this again that I used before. And I'm just going to iron them on. They're just the leaves sort of thing. Is this a clutch? Yes, so this is the Luella small clutch. Hello, Carol, how you going? So that's it there, Luella clutch purse. It's $38 for the kit, obviously without decoration. And yeah, so we're going to start with doing some decoration, because I think, like I say, once you've got it together, you're not going to be able to sew it unless you do it by hand. So I'm just going to roughly cut that out. I also like this stuff, so just don't want it near the iron. And I'm going to cut these little babies out. And it doesn't really matter if they're not, as I drew them, you know, exact to size, but this gives me something to play with. So cut them out. I've got no real idea how I'm going to decorate it. I sort of looked at it and went, no, we'll just put a flower on it, see what happens. Alrighty, so that's those. I'll just pop them aside. And I'm going to want a little bit of this, I think. I'll just cut a square. Another funny looking square. And just pop them to the side. These scraps can go up there out of the way. Then a little bit of the green. I might just cut that off there, because that might come in handy for that other stuff the organza. So let's just iron them on. Okay, people, how do you sharpen your scissors? Oh, apparently I don't sharpen them, I get new ones. I'm lazy. But there's a scissor man that goes around somewhere around the place, I've heard. I suppose it's different to each area we're in, but he used to go to statewide, but he doesn't anymore. Well, not that I know of. He might do. I could be wrong. It's been a while, I think, since he's been there. So and I mean, you can you can decorate these any way you like. I mean, this is a really funky looking leaf. It's just not very weird. It's a weird one, but it'll turn out all right in the end. So with this one, because I've got the transparency thing happening, I really need to do it on the applique mat. Otherwise, it's going to stick to this. So that's all it needs. Just a little bit of glue. Those two over there. And I can just have a little bit in the middle somewhere just to hold it down. There we go. All good. Alright, so, because I am going to stitch it down, so I'm just thinking, so I'll probably end up cutting it back anywho. Oh yeah, okay, Spotlight and Wendouree, yep. That's interesting, I didn't know they did that, so that's interesting to know. Just taking the glue off this, not the glue, the paper that's on that. I'm just going to pop it behind, just like that. And you can see, it's just like that. Now, looking at it, I'm looking at it going, well, if I put the heat to that, it is going to stick. See how it instantly wanted to stick to the thing? I think even Bunnings might also have Scissorman's scissors, not definite. Okay, Heights Sewing. Oh, do they? Heights do it for 20 bucks. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that either. That's good to know. I can give mine to Mum. So then I'm going to start peeling off. I'm not sure whether I'm going to use that one yet. Peeling off the backs of these. Now, if you can't get the paper off straight away, use a pin and score the back of the paper. And that will help. So, like I say, I'm not sure whether this is going to be too big for it, because I knew it was a mini, but how many I didn't know. So, I'll have to... So I can't go up. I might have to do some of that by hand. Good God. Don't want that to happen. See what we can come up with. Even if I have it coming off the actual front of it. So I'll show you what I mean. So more down, off to the side a little, like that. And then I've got one more. Or I can have it in the centre, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm just reading the comments. Oh, there's a pin. Oh, so that won't come off, so score it. And take the paper off. So I'll stick that one under there. And there. So it can go there like that. Maybe in a bit. So this one, so I've got two more. Okay, and that one can just go over here somewhere on that side. Oops a days. Just have that coming in there. Just, I don't know, make it go in a different direction if it looks weird. Don't know. Yeah, not sold on that. Wondering whether I can just get a little bit of this and stitch it down. I've got to have that front thing here. That'll go up there as well. So, what do you think? Maybe too much? So this is the part that takes me forever, is just deciding what I'm going to have. So, just not. And then have that little clutch thing can sew, I'm just looking at it, can sew, you know, on there. I think it goes that way, I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be that way. What do you reckon? Because that will go on the inside. So this, I think, goes there. No? Not too sure. So if I do that, I'm here was doing Santa still, okay. So that will go like that down there. Won't it? Or is that it, like that? Yeah, that's going like that there. So that will be like that, and then that will go there like that. Stay like that. Right, move it. There we go. Right. Goes like that. Pretty sure, just like that. Looks like you're worried. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Let's just go with it. Let's just see what we can do. All right. So now I've got quite a bit of glue over that stuff there. Just gonna put that there. Might actually use these and put them in front just to make them, I don't know, a bit fluffier looking. Like that. It does look a bit Waratahs, doesn't it? So maybe that small one there, and a bigger one there, and that one there. And it can go like that then, can't it? Yeah. Just like that. Okay, no pop green in, so it's poking a spike out. Okay, cool. I can do that. Let's do that. We want one, just one. All right, here it goes. Here goes nothing. Let's just iron it in place. Let's just do this. Do it. You can do it. All right. I'm just going to put that bit of paper there. Oops, wrong side. That bit of paper there, just so I can glue that down. Just put a bit of glue on it. All right. There we go. Blind man would love to see it, hey? So I can even have that one coming over there, because when I put that on, you're not going to see where it stops and starts. Smaller spike? I'm going all out now. Let's do this. Let's go there. I know it looks weird, but we'll sort it out. I'm going to iron that thing down because it's annoying me, just because I can. Right, now, because we've got those on there, we now need to stitch them. So let's just stitch them. I'm going to actually keep this baby well and truly out of my way by pinning it down. So let's just turn the camera around to, oops days, here. See if we can get this to work okay for us. You see all my junk in the background. I've still got my black thread on, haven't changed anything, but I do need to change my foot, okay? So I will zoom in a sec, but I'll just change the foot first. I know, Kitchen, I've just seen you laughing. I'm, go hard or go home, is that what they say? Alright, so let's go there. Oh, did that do something it shouldn't? And let's go across there. Let's tighten that up. God, it's horrible weather. It's just miserable. Alrighty, so got that there. I'm just keeping an eye on it, where that zipper is. And let's just stitch this down. Let's try and get this done as quick as we can. I'll zoom it in for you. What'd you say? I have that screwdriver in red on a blob of blue tack on the side of my machine. It's a good idea. Alright, so I'm just going to free motion straight stitch. Again, it seems to be the easiest thing for me to do. But I'm going to start with the ones behind first. And foot down, nail down, needle up. And I'm just going to go up and back, up and back. I will cut that little fluffy bit off when I get around to it. Okay. Because this fellow is small, makes it a little bit hard for me to hang on to, but the gloves are helping in a little way. So one hand sort of using the fingertips and the other's using the base of the glove. It is just persisting down with rain here. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. I need to make it a little bit faster, don't I? And I'm just using the same thread I used before, which was the confetti, 50 weight, solid colour. And I just stitched that bit of fluff in. So go around them more than once, and that way you catch it. If you miss it first time round, you catch it on the second or third even. It just saves a lot of headache of worrying. Like, you know, if I was to go outside the line, then it doesn't matter because it looks like it's meant to. I find it a lot more relaxing to be able to do something without feeling like, oh, well, you know, I've gone outside the lines, now I've got to unpick it, and I've got to do this and that. That would just drive me to distraction, you know what I mean? Like, so you really, truly just need to let it happen. If you bugger up something or what you consider to be buggered, don't panic, just make it work. Like, you know, me putting too much of this stuff on. Who cares? It is what it is in the end. And when you buy yours and you make your own little clutch, you'll be able to do whatever you like and make it less busy, you know. But I figure that, you know, if you're going to be going to a little Christmas do, God forbid we get any Christmas do's, but if you do, you can take your little clutch with you, or you can just, this is your Christmas time of the year clutch that you know, go into town with. Nice easy little thing to carry that you don't have to have a lot of things in, you know, not carrying half the bloody kitchen and the bathroom in your bag. So I'm just doing that scratchy applique thing, and I'm going to travel all the way over to the other one, back over here, and go and travel up here. Across, back up, Go up there, go down. Alrighty, that's done. That is stitched in. I'm not even worrying about this. It'll just sit there because it's glued in. Okay, so let's go to the back from here. I might just, while I'm at this point, switch back to my other foot because I am going to need that in a minute. So that is the crux of what I'm going to decorate it. I mean, you can decorate the back, you can do whatever you like. It's up to you. Feel like I'm going to be blown away. Yeah, it's really bad here. Yeah, you guys need the rain. We can have our rain today because it's not just rain it's bringing in, it's bloody cold. I've got 2 jumpers on and a scarf on, and I took my gloves off before and woo, it's cold. I put them back on. And I mean just my quilting gloves. Alright, so I'm just going to swap my details back out and put it over there and put it right over. And she is ready to go almost. There we go. Alright. I will turn the camera around. Ready? Alright, so let's zoom back out so you can see what I'm doing. So there you go, I've got it decorated. I can now probably unpin that. So that's going to be it with that little doodah there. Doesn't look that bad, hey? Alright, so let's go back to the instructions and let's go. This is A and A and B and B, B and B, A and A. So we're going to pin A and A in place, and then we're going to on the other side. So A and A, just make sure they line up, yeah? And then we're going to do B and B. Like that. So it's got a fold there, place it there, pinch it tight with your fingers, grab a pin, okay, oh, here comes the rain. It's almost like a sleet, it's that cold out here. That goes there. Make sure that other side is going up. Just make sure it goes up to that little seam or join there. Just going to check this side. Yep, I just need to move it up a fraction. Yeah. And put that in. Okie doke. So fold tabs A and B and pin in place. Mark. Do, undo pins and assemble as the side, embellish as the side, making sure to stitch closure in place, to make up pin as before, Okay, so we're going to, it's really weird, we're going to just push that down, because this is going to be quite like, they'll push in, so these things actually push in. Right, so we're going to make that pin as before, hand machine in place. Okay. Alright. Okay. So if I go there, it's not going to make it like that. Alrighty, let's try it, see what happens. I think I have to figure out where these things go. This goes first before I do this because, oh, that looks, that's going to be cute. This here, see this baby? We're going to pin that there because it needs to be pinned in place. Oh, come on, there. like that. And then we've got that open, and we just need to find the position of it. So it needs to be about there. So I'm going to pin that in place. Come on, how'd you come? So do find the instructions a little bit lacking on this one, but because I've done a couple already, it's not too bad. So I'm going to just unpin those, and I'm going to sew that in place. I was going to do it with me. I should have done it with my free motion foot, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to just swap the foot back over. So let's go back. Turn around. There we go. Sorry about this. Pain the backside, aren't I? Thought I was finished with that. Forgot about the clip. So let's quickly take this off. Swap her over. And come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay. There we go. Do the settings again. Don't forget. Okay. So with this one, all I have to do is stitch that one in place. That is, oh, look where my needle is. Foot down. Needle needs to be all the way over there. Foot up. Right. So, foot down. This is the easy one. Just going to leave that pin there for a sec. Oh, need to slow down. And I need to lift my foot up off the floor because it's a bit hard to move. And just stop there. There, take pin out. Put that down again. Oops-a-days, there goes my foot. Keep it in line. You don't want to have it going on an angle. That would be really annoying. And just go across there. And you can go back over it a couple of times if you want to, just to make it secure. Alright, and you can even do a crossover, so like a cross in the middle, come over to that side and a cross over that side. And then just knot off, cut off, and then go to this one. And we're going to put the foot down. Take that out. Excuse me. Just go across the bottom. Go around that way and come back, and then we'll go around this way. Whoopsie-days. Maybe not. We'll just manipulate. There we go. So theoretically that should keep them all in place. Alright. And let's just cut that off. So I hope you could see that, because I think I had my hand in a way for a little bit of it. So all I did was free motioned around, but when I couldn't get my little foot around because of the angle, I just moved the fabric so I could fit it in underneath. All right, so just get the hairy bits off. All right, so that is that. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I need to do right sides together. I've got this thing in my head that if I do the wrong sides together, well, the wrong side together, it's just not going to sit properly. So, because the instructions were a little bit vague, I'm going to ad-lib, and I reckon that if you get one of these kits, like I say, they're only $38, and I made that pretty much out of some leftover fabric from today's workshop. And if you do get one, then at least you can come back to this video. Does that make sense? And you can have a look and go, oh, now I know what she did. I remember that, I remember that. So just reassessing and getting my foot all the way over. Actually go over there, all the way over. There we go. And making sure my tension's right. Yes, it is. Now, I don't need instructions to tell me that I need to put that together, but you might. So those two together. So you've got it open like that, okay? Those two together like that there, and stitch along there, and make sure you've got that lined up. If you want a pin in it, chuck a pin in it. I'll show you. I guess you could paint the inside to cover up the stitching, or put you could quite easily put what's the name, take this out and put a lining in, yeah, or get another bit of fabric, just, you know, a square. I don't mind the stitching in there, I sort of like it, but everyone's different. Alright, so let's place this on here. Now I've got those little, what they call those little round rings there, so they're going to get in my way. Foot down, needle down, and I'm just going to go back slowly and then come forward, and I'm going to be pushing a little just because I need to get it past those rings. And let's go down to the end, and definitely going to do stitch forward and back, okay, and back, that's it. Cut that off and cut off any loose ends, which there are none. Then so if I've just done that one, I want to do the other side, that one there. So you need to fold where that line is, go up here like that, and we're going to stitch, just keeping that little pocket out of the way, this side. And I know you've got that sticking up, I'll get rid of it in a minute. There we go. So hopefully you can see. Just go back, forward and back stitches, and feed it up. Oopsie days, off the line. Okay, and then that. Trim off any excess threads. Now, you've also got this side where we put that clip. Okay, so grab, this is the A's, A and A we're going to do now. So folding that down, right sides together, and I'm going to go forward and back just to make sure I've got that stitched. Probably speed up a little bit now, hey? Otherwise we'll be here forever. Oops, the days, I need to start and go backwards. There we go. And then we do the last side after we trim off our little fluffy bits. Yep, I just caught that, but I think because I'm going forward and back, it's yep, held on. So then we're going to do the other side, right sides together there, flatten it out, hold it down firm. I don't know how I survived doing any kind of quilting without these gloves. Forward and back, and stop. I mean, I use them for everything. Put binding on with them, the whole stuff. Oh, another bit of hairy bit, and that's that. Now we need to turn that around the right way I'll just move this back a little so you can see, just turning it. Okay, I'm just gonna, oops, grab onto it and push that out like that, like that. Fingers crossed, it should be right. That one there. Oh, it's boxed out little bottom. Oh, lookies. That goes there. If I might have put it down too low. I might have too. If I put it too low. Oh no, that's the way it goes. Is that it? Geez, she looks a bit flat. I think I might have done that. I don't know. Hang on, let me get the picture. Oh, I've got to flatten it. Hang on. He looks a bit squished. Oh. So, push that there. And push that there. And that in there. There we go. And push, push, push. That's better. And then we have this little doodah. Don't know how they work, those little doodahs, so I am really not too sure. I'd reckon you'd have to open that up, and I don't have a bleeding clue about that, but I am going to clip that in there. And see, I reckon if you've got that hanging off there like so, that's a little wrist one. It's probably going to need a bit of manipulation until I'm happy with it. I wonder if I've got that crooked, or is it just me? I think it's just me. There we go. It was just me. Because if I push that down any further, it's going to be at the bottom of it, so I think it's just me. Sit still. Michelle, I might have to move that. I don't know. I think it's just me. There we go. That sits better. Then I have... Where are they? These things. Dang it. I did these little things and they were cute as. But anyway. I don't know what I've done with them. Okay. But there you go, she's done. They do look good. It's just me fiddling. So I'll get it sorted. And she's done. Sit still. Wait. There we go. That looks cute. So I've got these little decorative things that I'm going to put on. I'm still thinking I might have to move that centre, but I'm not sure whether it's me or whether it's just... It goes like that. Let's sit there. No, I've still got it wrong. There we go. Yeah, I think it's the centre thing. It's on an angle, so I might change that. It's very cute. So that is it here. That is the kit there. It's $38 for the kit. It's pre-cut. Everything's there for you to do, and you can see it took me 40 minutes. So, but I am going to move that over because I think it's in the wrong spot. So, and that's annoying me. But yeah, that's how it works. So you've got this nice little area here. I don't know why they wouldn't make you measure from point to point. So, but anyway, there you go, all done. Oh, that's better. It's sitting better. The more I use it, the better it's sitting. No, still not. I'm not happy. So I think it's just me not measuring that centre bit properly. Well, they sort of tell you just to place it there. But if I move that up any further, it's just going to pull it forward. So I'm thinking that's the way it's meant to be. Stay. But you've got plenty of room to put a whole heap of stuff in. You need a purse, scissors, screwdriver, mouse. I can't put the iron in, it's hot. Thread. And it still does up. Look. There you go. Nice and chockers. I've overfilled it, but it still works. It still works fine. But yeah, it's designed to just to carry little things. All right. But yeah, there you go. Oh, good. It's very cute. So thank you for joining me again. I will see you at 4 o'clock for some live sales, and I'll chat to you then. See you later, guys. Bye.